Hello, my name is CarX82 and welcome back to my Gregtech New Horizons series. Just got my Naquata reactor running. I just threw another stack of rods in there. And I'm throwing a stack of glowstone in the molecular transformer to get Sonarium. Because I would like to get some LuV batteries. So I can possibly get some machines running off LuV. I threw the IV pump in a scanner and got this. I haven't looked at this yet. I have no idea what we're kind of looking at here. All right, so we got electric motor. We've got niobium, titanium, no problem. This stuff is easy, it just takes a while. Got that. Yeah, I think we can, yeah, silicon, we can do silicon. And yttrium. Okay, so this is actually not bad at all. Yeah, that's not bad at all. Just a bunch of, how much? So 2, 3. It does need 13 HSS. So that is, that is quite a lot. It's going to take some time to cook up. Let's see. So I did that. See, it does require osmium. That is also a little bit of an issue. I don't have a ton of osmium. Yeah, I only have 8 osmium at the moment. Actually, that reminds me, I need to get some more indium also. So let me throw this in here. Oops. There we go. Let's get some more indium going. I need to get this kind of automated a bit better. I don't know if I like this here technically. No. Let's see. So 729 seconds. It uses 500. Okay, so it. Well, I don't know if it uses quite that much because I don't think it would be able to get enough power if it used that much. Yeah, that's only getting 508. I mean, it's close, but it doesn't have any problem running that, but that kind of implies that it would be running out of power. Although that is going down. No, it's going back up. Alright, so yeah, I don't know quite, but it's right at the top. Basically what I was kind of saying. So if I got a better tier 1, it's going to be using kind of the top of the thing. Top of the tier. So if I did like an IV one, it would be using a lot of power. What is this? Ammonia? Must be low on nitric acid. The other thing I need to kind of get is my mass fabricator here. This just does not work well on this line. It doesn't get enough power, and when it is running, it drains all the power. I think it pulls as much as it can. This is totally guessing, but yeah, like EU at 10 amps. So I don't think it always pulls that. It just, the more amps you give it, the faster it goes. It's kind of what I believe is how that works. So being at the end of a long line is not that good. Hey Squid, how's it going? So I need to kind of maybe get this on a separate thing. And it kind of makes me wonder, should I just have it... see, I don't want to connect it directly to this thing. First of all, I don't want 80 million things coming out of this. But I could always add like an HV hatch. I have plenty of them, have it running over here or something. That I will have to think of. Can't remember if I have enough channels on here. Alright, so that is something to think about. Just because I'm getting to the point where I need a lot of kind of difficult to get materials at the moment. Osmium will get easier, but at the moment it's not easy to make, and indium is such a pain. Needing billions of sphalerite and gallium. Alright, so where do we want to go from here is kind of the question is... trying to remember what I was doing here. Right, that was going in there. Did I? Oh, I never started. Did I never start that? I thought I started it. Maybe I didn't. Yeah, because it should probably put all the stuff in here. Yeah, because I gotta do it manually. I don't have a thing set up for it. That needs poly. I don't have these set up either because they don't use... they don't use the polyethylene, they use polyfluorine, and I don't have a dedicated assembler for that. Anyway, that's why that is in there. But I am just crafting up a energy hatch here because I want to see what the energy hatch for LuV is going to take. Anyway, let me craft up some of this HSS stuff and we will come back. And we're back. I got the IV energy hatch, so I just need to throw that on a data stick so we can see what the LuV version is. There we go. 900 seconds, not too bad. Right, so we got the rest of the stuff, I think. Yeah, I got all the HSS ingots. Wasn't too bad. I ended up putting some helium in there, and I think it took about 60 seconds each, so it's not that bad. It does use osmium, though. That is a bit of a problem, just because I don't have much at the moment. All right, which one has the turbine blades? Yeah, still got plenty of room on that one. What is it? Rotor? Rotor, not turbine. Rotor. All right, so we got that one, and I think we need... Should have done this while I was over there. And we need plates is the other one. Oh, I didn't look at what this needs. Hopefully it's... Uh-oh. Oh, there it goes. Okay, good. Come on. It's... Yep, that one. And that one works there. Perfect. All right, so we got plates and then the bolts. And last... Oh, I hope this can go in the lathe. Yeah, all right, perfect. So that goes in there. All right. Just a few more recipes here. Let's see, rotor. Plates. I think I have room for... Ooh, I may need to throw another... Yeah, I'm gonna have to throw another interface. Dang it. Redstone. I gotta get this. Here. I think I can just throw it in there. What do we got? So I want to do that as well. So why don't we do crushed centrifuge, yeah. And it should all go in there. Yes. Do I need to capitalize it? Yeah, there we go. Was I out of lubricant? I might have been out of lubricant. Yeah, I'm running out. All right, let me, oops. Let me get all the stuff here and maybe we can see and craft up one of these pumps as well. All right, I got the data stick. I'm kind of curious what we're looking at with these recipes. I can see the recipes if I want to go on the New Horizons wiki, but I'm choosing to kind of stay a bit blind here. I haven't really looked, so kind of curious. Yeah, pump, not surprising. Ludicrous voltage coil. Ooh, ultra high power superconductors. Now that is a little worrisome. All right. So now we're starting to get a bit of an issue here. So we need to craft the LuV energy hatch, right? This is the energy hatch. Yeah. So to craft the energy hatch, we need a cutting machine that's LuV. Molten Naquata. We need a chemical reactor that's LuV. I'm assuming Naquata is... Let's see, where it is. What's that? Naquata alloy. I didn't know that was green. I thought that was... black, actually. Alright, so we can fluid extract it. So that's not an issue. But it looks like we're going to have to craft up some more machines if we want to start upgrading our multi-blocks. Alright, so this is getting a little more difficult. These are not bad. What's the... Unfortunately, I can't click on that. The ludicrous... Was it coil or... Yeah, coil. Let's see. Osmium, I'm guessing. Fine osmiridium. Alright, so that's not bad. Yeah, okay, that's actually not that bad. But the ultra high power... And I'm guessing these superconductors are going to be difficult as well. All right, they're in an IV, so that's not bad, I don't think. Barium, indium. All right, that's not too bad. All right, now here is another gate. 6K, I don't have that. I only have 5,400, I think. So we're gonna have to upgrade our blast furnace as well. All right, so we got a lot of stuff to do if we want to start getting up here. So we got 5,400 Kelvin. Yeah, we need Naquata with the mica, which isn't, I mean, this isn't bad. This is 2 stacks of Naquata I gotta smelt up. Which I can do. Oh, but we need an assembler. All right. So how do we plan on doing this? So I need an assembler, which, oh my goodness, is that expensive. So where are we? Which one is it? I hate how there's 3 different elite. Here we go. So I think it needs 10 motors if I remember. Yeah, it's probably going to need 10 motors. I'm assuming it's going to be similar recipe to the other one, just the LuV kind of components. So 10 LuV motors is no joke here. To do that, now I need to craft the Naquata. I need argon, so I have my argon running. So I need almost 2 stacks of argon. I'm up to 59. All right, so this is going to be stuff we're kind of working towards, I think. We're not going to be able to just fly through this, but that's pretty understandable for this pack. so yeah, let me think about which direction I want to go here, and we'll come back. All right, so kind of searching through NEI here, I have figured out that I think I need a cutting machine, a chemical reactor, an assembly machine at the LuV to craft the energy hatch, which is kind of what I'm working towards here. And I need a fluid solidifier if I want to craft the wire mill, which is the other kind of reason I've been pushing LuV, other than just progressing, obviously. So I think there's a couple ways we can go about doing this. We can either throw a transformer down. I can do the, which would probably be, I don't know if that would be easiest, but so like LuV to IV, but we would obviously invert it. So tungsten, vanadium, gallium. I mean, this is pretty easy to craft. The problem with that, though, is whenever I run a machine, this is going to pull 4 amps to get the 1 amp of LuV. And it's probably going to cause issues with shutting off other machines because it's going to be pulling every single thing. And it might even, well, actually, no, this is connected directly, so that won't have issues. But if I'm running a machine that's pulling 4 amps of IV, it might cause other stuff to like shut off, like the vacuum freezer and stuff, or any of this really. Now I could also increase the size of this dynamo, but then I would have to increase the size of all these things as well. I would have to figure out, like this one I wouldn't have to because that's only ever going to pull 2 amps, but this is going to pull 1 amp and that will pull out. So this wire is actually okay, but then I would have to figure out all the other ones. And yeah. And the other option here, which I thought would be kind of cool, is just to put down a LuV battery buffer. Now I have gotten some chrome here. And I'm running low on this stuff. I need to get this automated. I still don't have that automated either. Why don't we go ahead and throw the chrome in. Pretty sure chrome, yeah, that will work in there. And I could probably throw this in a assembler, but we're just going to do that for now. All right, so that, then I need, I wonder if the wire mill right here will do it. I just need 2 of these, so we need vanadium, gallium. Oh, I need polyphenylene foils. I love how I just gotta open the door. I don't know, that makes me laugh. Alright, so I noticed actually there was a bit of lag right there, and I'm curious if that setup, whatever that setup is, I don't remember. My silicon rubber setup might be what is causing my lag. I don't know, I'll have to do some more testing. Alright, so there's that. And I just throw that in here. I need a better setup for this as well, but alright. So let's try the LuV battery buffer. So I'm probably just going to do the 1 slot for this, I think. What would a 4 slot be? Should I just go ahead and do a 4 slot? That is 16. I don't have enough vanadium gallium on me, but I probably should just do a 4 slot just in case I want to run multiple machines. Would that make sense? See, if I put the battery buffer back in... How do I get tungsten? Or even any... Oh, I guess the tungsten wires, yeah. So I don't get the vanadium gallium back if I do this, so... I may actually just... Why don't I just go for the 4 slot over here? Let me get some more vanadium gallium. Alright, I'm just smelting up the last of my red steel that I'm going to need here. And luckily it's only taking a second. Like, literally a second. I go through it and... throw that in there. Should work, yeah. I've made them before, so I can see why it wouldn't work. Alright, so we need 18 of those with those. Now I need samarium here. I need 32 of these, which is 288 samarium pieces. I did have enough, thankfully. So that is that. That should just craft up. Ooh, might have an issue because I think... Yeah, that's my... Now I'm like, how am I going to do this? Oh, I'll probably just wait. So maybe that's... It's going to take a second, but that will... When it finishes that, it will put that in. This and that. Does it... Oh, it probably needs... I always forget to look at that. And I'm sure it requires a fluid. A plastic. Oh, it only needs 1 of those, though. Well, that's easy. I think I made, like, what, 700 for my first batch? Oh, I only have 400 left. Oh, well. Oh, I already had some in there. I don't know if I had enough in there. Oh, well. Thought it was going to take about 9 or 10 of these, to be honest. All right, there it goes. It's pretty quick, too. Not too bad. So there is that. And we'll come back when I get the Cenarium here. Alright, got Cenarium, got the battery hull. Just gonna use my a battery in here anyway. So there is the LuV battery. Let's go ahead and craft up the hatch. Or the battery buffer. Oop, not that one. This one. Alright, so I'm just going to throw this down, and I haven't quite figured out. I may even put the LuV machines in here, actually, because I do have an LuV line right there. I could just have it go off of this, actually. This can hold, yeah, this can hold 4 amps. So, I guess we'll try it out. All right, so that doesn't appear to be accepting power. That's interesting. Oh, it's probably, never mind. It's probably filling up the battery buffer. Yep, filling up the battery buffer. That is going to take a little while, I think. Oh, there it goes. So, yeah, the reason I want to do that is because this can only accept, I think, 2 amps at most. Yeah. So it's just not going to pull like 4 amps from the whole thing. And then I can just send off a cable from this. All right, so next thing I have put another data stick in there for the piston. don't know why these things, whenever I open the compressed chest, I start having issues with the chest until I restart. And the piston is quite expensive when it comes to HSS. We haven't done any of these rounds. No, we have, I think. I think we did rubber. All right, but lots and lots of stuff here to craft up. I guess the question is what machines am I gonna do first? I guess the chemical reactor would have to be. I'm thinking the chemical reactor might be the first one we're gonna need. So it needs a pump. And that. And change of plans here. I think the assembler is going to have to be the first one I build so I can upgrade my blast furnace. And ironically, starting a tier and crafting one of the most difficult recipes is taking some more time than I would hoped. But it's fine. We'll do that. Now I did these rounds or whatever they're called, HSS rounds, which is basically just ingots in a lathe. And there's actually a saw with an ingot gets you 9. So that's actually pretty cool. Instead of having to do like a fluid solidifier, or there's an alloy recipe, I think, also. So I just set that up, and not 32. I need 32 of them. Yeah. So this recipe for the conveyor is that. Pretty typical, although it needs rings. Usually it's 2 motors, a plate, and some like silicon, like the plates or whatever, but this one needs this, so. Ew. Okay, so I didn't see this. This is the... Alright. So I'm going to need to get styrene butadiene rubber first. I don't have that. And ironically, I was just thinking, am I going to actually need something for that? Or anything that uses styrene? Because I have silicon rubber. And I thought that was kind of, you could use that in place of styrene. Or, yeah. I also put another elevator right there. So there's no other option. I can't use like silicon rubber instead. Doesn't look like it's not rotating or anything. All right, I am back with a bunch of stuff here. I think I'm going to build a room off here, but I don't know how big it's going to be. So I've decided just for now for this episode, and I will fix it in between. I'm just going to build it kind of like right here. The setup just to make sure it's working. But first, I think we need fluid canner, chemical reactor, distillery. This is going to be for the butadiene, I guess it's called. So let's go ahead and get this. All right, I just realized I need one more fluid export bus. I probably am not gonna show crafting the. Oh, am I out of tin? I think I'm always out of tin whenever I start recording. While we're here, we might as well get what we need. So naphtha, we're gonna need just regular naphtha. Steam. Hope I can get that. Yeah, I got some. All right. Just in time. Yeah, and I know there is 4 channels off this, so I can just kind of set this up really quick just to make sure I have this going right now. It can be like that. Wait, no, it's not. We'll try one of these pumps. I don't know if this is going to be strong enough. I probably need a better pump. So that's set to import. And these will set to that. Steam, naphtha. I'm just going to connect it right to there because I know these have enough channels. There we go. There we go. I don't know how many we need. Let's just do 8. All right, those should be going. I need another circuit here. Love seeing this go. Oh, that needs one too. Dang it. I always forget about the chemical reactor needs one. I think it's a 1. I don't remember though. A 1 and a 4 I think I need. I need lightly steam cracked. Lightly steam cracked naphtha is a 1, yeah. I'll go in there, perfect. And I need a 4 for my distillery. I should get butadiene. Oh, that's not right. Six. Where did I get 4 from? And I just did 4 again. Right, I'm just gonna break that. Bags are so full. 6. Okay, so this should be butadiene. Right. Alright, so that's part 1. Now I need the styrene, and for this it needs to be made in a chemical reactor. There is no recipe for it in a regular one. So let me set this up and we'll be back. And we should be good. Everything looks like it's running, so I should be able to put 2 benzene and 2 ethylene. And yeah, there we go. And that is the ethyl benzene. Now I also need some of this butadiene. So the ethyl benzene we'll put back in the chemical reactor, and that'll get us with the ethyl benzene. So we got 4 from that. We need a configuration of 24. Forgot to make more circuits. So the ethyl benzene, like I said, will get us the styrene. And then the styrene, I think we'll do, I got to figure out which one I want to do here. I can also add titanium tetrachloride and boost the output, but I don't think I'm going to do that, to be honest. So there's styrene, butadiene, and then the oxygen is kind of what I'm thinking. So we need oxygen. Why don't we get, I don't know. Oh, I didn't want that. That back. Basically, I need 9 of these. I guess I just want to get it going so I can see how it works. So this is the recipe I think we're going to use. You get 3 from it. If I add more and air, I mean, I may end up doing, I don't particularly want titanium tetrachloride, having to use that. I mean, you do get a lot more, but you use a lot more butadiene. I don't know. So this one only used 216. Oh, man, it is like quite a bit more. I will have to kind of sort this out. But I think for now, we'll just do it the easy way. So ethylbenzene, and that was what, a 24 it was, I think? Yeah, 24. I just realized I forgot to... Did it input bus? Will that work? I can't remember if that works. It did. Alright, so I may... For this episode, I probably don't need another one. But there's the styrene. Let's get rid of some of this hydrogen that I don't need. I avoid so much hydrogen. And then there is a bunch of butadiene. I think that's how you... Butadiene. I have no idea. Styrene, butadiene. I don't know. So styrene stuff. I think this will probably just be the easiest. Let's pull that out, put that back in. Styrene in, the butadiene in, put the oxygen in. And there it goes. And I just realized I am totally voiding stuff, and that sucked. Well, I didn't use a lot. I only used like one thing. I forgot to put an input bus for the output, or the output bus. All right, there we go. There's the output bus. I did find out it will put these in the output hatches. I had no idea it would do that, but there we go. So there's that, and I think this can be turned into, or just with the chemical reactor, yeah, pretty typical. How much? Yeah, we can see it doesn't actually use a lot. You get a lot out of the recipe, but I think I can do this all in one thing here. I think I need 2 just to finish up this episode. It's running quite a bit long here, but I want to get that thing crafted up. All right, there we go. So I needed 18 because that recipe to turn it into liquid is it needs 9 each. So almost done. There we go. We'll just let that run. Sulfur. 2 of those. I have a chemical reactor right here. Yep. Throw that on there. There and there. So I needed, what did I need? Like, I think I needed 10 ingots maybe, or 11 ingots. Oh, it's probably 12. I'm assuming it's probably 12. But trying to get that exact amount is not going to be easy unless I melt it down per recipe. So let's just look at this again. Yeah, 1400. No, that's 10 ingots. Yeah, that's like 10 of them. Because that's 1, that's 10. Alright. So I guess we'll just throw it in there. Take that out. Did I put all the stuff in? I did. Let's hope I throw that in there, it'll work. Come on. There it goes. Alright, nice. So, a little bit of a detour in the end. I didn't get the assembler finished, but the assembler is very difficult. Especially learning all these different kind of recipes here. And learning things with the assembler. Let's go ahead and throw that on the ground. Pick it back up. And now we should be able to see the recipe in NEI. Alright, so we're making progress. Next episode, I want to get the assembler built and maybe upgrade our blast furnace, hopefully. And yeah, and I think it's also time to possibly start looking into getting into the next planets here as well. So that is another option. So the tier 4 rockets is maybe something to start looking at. So I got to look into. I mean, everything else, I think I've crafted all this stuff before. This actually doesn't look bad at all. I think we've done all this, haven't we? Yeah, this stuff has all been crafted. I just gotta get the stuff for 1 each. That's a lot of osmium. This compressed ice. So I need to get to, there's Callisto. Yep. And get that. But anyway, that's gonna be it for next episode. And I just saw another LuV recipe that I need. Before I wrap this up, what did I see? I saw that right when yeah. All right, so we do need an assembler. We even need an assembler to get to the next thing. But anyway, that's going to be it for today. So thanks for watching, and have a good one.